Hey, what's up, guys? It's gonna be a quick little video about a glitch I kind of learned how to do. I kind of found out myself involving the sword and how to get it back on the Battle Royale island. I know, like, some people wanted it on the Battle Royale island. When it first came, it was actually part of the map, and it was in Portal Peak, and you were able to go to playground mode and take it out and roam freely with it, with no hostiles attacking you, whatever. And then it took it out of the game, and a lot of people were devastated, including me, because I used it a lot, in playground mode, just by myself, fucking around, doing whatever, destroying buildings, places, cities, all of that, just destroying it all by myself. So I wanted to do. And when I took it out, I was sad. Then I figure out how to do it again, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. First, you go to your creative island, because this island has everything. See, I already started doing it a little bit, and then like the recording the first time kind of fucked up, so I have to like re-record something. This first part, something like that. It's not important. That's my previous recording one. I have to do it all over again. But anyways, yeah, go to your creative mode, and right here you have access to all the weapons, as we all know that already, including the sword. And get the sword, which works normally. And in creative mode, if you guys notice, there's a barrier right here. This orange barrier. This is not a death barrier, it's like the creative mode barrier, and when you cross this barrier, you leave creative mode. You are now in playground mode. So you're not in creative anymore, you're in playground mode. In playground mode, you can't fly, you don't have the ability to fly like this, you don't have access to all of these weapons, prefabs, devices, and all that. You don't have access to it in playground mode. And that's what happens when you cross the barrier. You lose your sword, you're able to pick up weapons and all that, builds, all that. You don't have unlimited building, you can't fly, because you're not in creative anymore. You have jump fatigue, all of that. You're not in creative anymore. And then until you cross the barrier again, and then you're back in creative and you can do everything again. Like I said, you have a weapon, cross it, you lose it. Or maybe not. It's a little weird. Well, a weapon that started in creative, and then it gets across the barrier through your person, disappears. But this, I got it from the playground, and it just disappeared. I don't know what that was. But you saw it. I had the sword, and I crossed the barrier, and it disappears. This what sucks. And I figured, if I drop it, first grab it, you have the sword, and you drop it right here on the edge of the barrier. Wait, try that again. Get a little closer out. Drop it right on the edge of the barrier, it goes on the other side. In the playground mode, you can cross it, pick it back up, and now you're in playground mode with the sword, and it works just the same. If you cross the barrier and then cross back over it, I'm pretty sure it'll disappear. But keep it here. What you would have to do is go back to Creative Hub. Go back to the hub. Then you should be able to see it. You're supposed to be able to see it from right here, because you know the sword has a big beacon as well. You should be able to see it somewhere over there, because that's where the starting island is, somewhere over there. Should be able to see it in the sky, but I can't right now. I don't know why. It's hard, I guess. It's not showing. But trust me, it's there. And these rifts over here, this is all playground mode. So you jump into one of these. Pleasant Park is probably one of the closest ones. Here I am, Pleasant Park, and as you can see, that's the build from my other recording. And I'm going to show you the recording of that right now as soon as I drop down and gather up some materials. Or as soon as I drop down and tell you. Alright, so when you do this for the first time, you want to drop down and you're going to want to grab a lot of materials. It's going to take like 999 of 2 different material types. It means wood, brick, metal, wood, metal, it doesn't matter. It's 2 full stacks. You're going to want to farm them up. Or just be safe, just farm all of them up to max. And as you can see, the blue light, that's the sword that I dropped in creative. It's still there. This is all one big island. Or this island, the creative island, and that island. It's all in the same server. So yeah, I can leave here and go there right now. That's where I just was. And that's where I was too. That's the sword that I dropped. And then what you would do is grab a bunch of mats, start here, and then build your way all the way over there. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. Start building. I'm not going to show you guys like all of this that I did because that'll be pretty boring. But I'll skip it and just like continue the clip when I reach the sword. So yeah. Enjoy. Alright, we're coming up on the sword now. As you can see, the creative island, it looks like it's not even here yet. It hasn't rendered in yet, but don't worry, it is there. The sword is there, and the creative island will pop up eventually. It should be popping up any second now. The sword is there, we can all see it right there on the screen. And the whole creative island will pop up here. Your game is not broke, do not worry. The closer you get, the island will pop up. There it is. Now, this means we're getting close. As you can see, I've burnt through a lot of mats. I've burnt through all of my wood and all of my brick. So like I said, it took 2 full stacks of materials. And here we go. There's the barrier. Like I said, there's all the materials that happens when you pick up the sword. And here's the sword. I'm in playground and I have the sword again. The same sword that I dropped when I was in creative. I have it now. And now, I take my long journey back to the playground mode. Like I said, I will not make all of you watch this. So I will meet you over there. Alright, here we are. We are back on the playground island with the sword. And all it took was building my way all the way from the creative island all the way over here. It took a while, but I got it done. The sword works normally, no problem, and I can destroy whatever I want. And I got the full 3.5 hours to do it. If the build looks a little different right here, it's because on my first trip back, I accidentally pressed this trigger and I fell all the way down there and died, lost the sword, and I had to go back and get it again and do this again. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, what I showed you works, and now I have the sword. the island. I originally liked the sword, so I could use it to, you know, destroy things. I just like got in a game, or normal game, and I lose, get destroyed, whatever. Find somebody who's better than me. I'll be like, oh, screw this game, I'm going to playground, use the sword to destroy things. If you ever wanted to see what Tilted looks like destroyed, or any of these places, you now have the option to destroy it yourself. Go wherever you want, and destroy it. And you now have the ability to do that. Like I said, this is the way that I know. I don't know if there's a faster way. There might be. I don't know. If you know a faster way, then go ahead. Try it out. But like I said, this is the way that I know. Now, the power is mine. If you die with the sword, maybe you can change some settings around to where, like, if you die with the sword, you still have the sword. I don't know, maybe you can change those settings. I don't have those settings set up if they're available. But if there are no settings like that available, then don't die with the sword, because you will lose the sword. And then you'd have to do this all over again. But that's it. That's the glitch on how to get the sword. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, because I want to do stuff like this more often if I figure out how to. Yeah. Peace, guys.